Okay, cool. Oh, let me close the door. Let me close the door. Me tired. Oh, all right. I hope I'll be looking all right, because I don't think I am. Look at the reflection. All right. Hey guys. So, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, watching the videos, showing the support, and I want to get straight into it. So, the week that the trading week that has just finished right now, it was pretty good, much better than the previous 2 weeks. We're seeing some growth again. The mindset is evolving into a better mind state. I feel like I'm getting a bit more in sync with the charts now. Still got a long way to work, but I feel like I'm getting there. Then again, the target was to be able to do that at the end of August. Sorry, end of August, end of July. Kind of be back in tune and in sync with the charts. And I've still got a few weeks to be able to get there. Apart from that, what I want to talk about is like breaking my rules, right? So last week I did say I'm only going to be entering at the most okay, no. Okay, so last week I said I'm only going to be entering 3 trades on a 5% basis, right? But what happened is I went over my trading journal and redid a few things, right? So initially I was risking at the max 8% for the week, and if that hits, then I'm going to stop trading, kind of thing. But then I refined everything and went down to 6%, right? Which was the plan for this week. However, after hitting 6%, I had 2 trades that I was still in, which were going very well in the direction I wanted to. So I thought, okay, let me try scaling, right, with really good confirmations. And I was so sure about them being good that I entered, breaking my rules of, surpassing the 6% risk. And yeah, one of them luckily hit break even. The second one, however, hit stop loss. So then again, I'm down 8% for the week. However, the 2 trades that are still currently open, I have taken partials on them. I've put stop loss into break even. I do see them following the direction of the trade still. It does look like there's good momentum. However, I was working yesterday, so I did not see the charts. I got back at like 3:30 in the morning. So yeah, it was a bit of a long day. So I've still not seen the charts actually. On every Friday night / Saturday morning, I usually go through the charts and just like wipe everything away and reanalyze for the upcoming week. So I'll be doing that very shortly after I finish recording this. But yeah, I think what did I actually talk about in the journals of the trades? It was more so the entries and just how I'm going to go about trading now, right? A much more stricter approach, be more disciplined in terms of following the rules. In terms of the entries that I'm taking, they're much more stricter. For the most part, they're based on candlestick patterns rather than, just like, oh, I feel like there's a rejection over here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so tired. No. I feel like there's a rejection over here, so I'm going to enter, right? It's much more different than that. However, like the Euro GBP trade that I did lose, which made up the final basically 2%, equaling to the 8% loss, that was a bit more on hope, right? I was hoping that it will break the support and trigger the trade and carry on going lower, rather than waiting for it to break it, hoping for price to come back, retest it, suggesting that yes, the support has been broken and now the resistance level has been found, and yes, it wants to go lower. And then enter the trade. I think I entered a bit too prematurely and it cost me, right? So lesson learned for that. But yeah, next upcoming week I feel like is going to be good. But yeah, I'm just let you guys watch the rest of the journal right now because I feel like I'm going to be waffling on for a little bit too long. But that's it for me for now. Very tired. I'm sorry. I hope it was still watchable. Peace.
Guys, it'd be kind of late in the. Is it late or is it early? Well, it's like 3:30 right now in the morning. So I don't know if it's late for a journal or early for the start of the journal, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, I just finished work. Kind of late today. Yeah, I just had my dinner right now, and yeah, I thought I was just about to go to sleep after I just prayed, and I get a notification from my bank saying the withdrawal from FX Pro has been done, which is great. So I just gone and funded my ICMarkets with the same money. Let me go show you that real quick. So we're up to scratch and everything. Cool. There you go. That's my ICMarkets now. Obviously no trades or anything yet. Literally I've just done this like 2 seconds ago. Saying that, this balance is, I think, actually a pound more than what I was on FX Pro, because I think on FX Pro I had like an extra pound sitting in a different account. So I just thought, okay, let me just withdraw everything. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. Everyone's sleeping, so I'm being hella quiet right now. But I thought, you know what, let me just jump on the charts as well real quick right now. I've not done that just yet, but I thought, you know what, I barely looked at the charts today because I was like, I've only got half the funds. I didn't. The withdrawal happened in like 2 different parts, so I funded half of it this morning because the withdrawal came through, and then I had to like request another withdrawal because it was a bigger amount. So yeah, all that stuff. Anyway, let's get into it. So I barely looked at the charts right now. It's the first time. Okay. Aussie dollar, US dollar. It's not exactly broken above that range box. Okay, if you look at the 4-hour, it's actually broken above and coming back for a retest. It will be interesting to see the way this current candle closes. But right now, I don't really have any candlestick confirmations to be taking it higher. It could even just be a spring outside of this, right? Like a false move outside, and it's just going to make a bearish engulfing on this one. It's better if I just leave it till tomorrow morning and look at it. I'm gonna go through this quickly because I don't think I've got like much storage space, so I don't want the video to be too long, and obviously I don't want me editing it, you know, unnecessarily if it's too long, and you guys watching some part of me just waffle on, and I can't even think right now because it's hella late. But yeah, Euro USD showing rejection off the trend line / top of the range box. Very interesting. Go look. Interesting. Okay. I'm not gonna make a move on that right now though. Man, everything's exactly like on the support or resistance. You know, I don't see no breaks or anything or like proper rejections. Oh yeah. Oh, I hope I was monitoring this before. Oh, perfect. Wow. Okay, I may even enter this. All right. So as I discussed on the analysis that I posted on Sunday, right, for this week, price is in this range box over here, right? So it's traveling in the range. It's made a false kind of move out, and it made obviously like an evening star and pushed back in, and it was just over there. When I went deeper into the 4-hour, I could see that there is an inverse head and shoulders going over here, and right now, as we can see, price has come back into this range box, made the shoulder, right? It's pushing back up with a morning star formation. Boy, I'm finna take this trade right now. All right. So as soon as I get off the call, I'm gonna enter this trade. Let's carry on. GBP still I'm gonna focus on. Because right now it's showing rejection over here. We wanted to break above to go higher. Let's see if it will just kind of retest. Ooh, okay. Interesting. This could be a right, because you can kind of see price ranging between this sort of area over here. This could have been a false break above, and I may make a sell on this, right? On the break of this neckline over here. So it's going to be sell stop, right? So price needs to be moving in that direction with momentum for it to be triggered, hopefully, and it will continue lower. But it's massive, massive daily rejection over there as well. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna short this. I'm a long GBP chef. GJ I'm finna leave for now. UJ I'm finna leave for now. Euro GBP, this is a bitch, man. So as I discussed, on Sunday's video, right? It sprung out on this side over here, and it's literally pushed up quite heavily in the direction that I've made. I had 2 trades on Friday, and yeah, I got taken out because of this. But yeah, we move. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna open up, put orders in for GB Chef and Euro JPY, and yeah, let's see what that's doing in the morning. So that's it for me for now. Peace. What up, y'all? So today, actually, I didn't think. Okay, so today is Wednesday. It's about 10:41 right now. The daily candle closed 41 minutes ago at 10 o'clock. And yesterday, I didn't think I'd done a journal from what I remember. So yeah, I'm gonna go through everything that's happened so far. Don't think any trades were placed on Monday. Yeah. Well, early morning on Tuesday, they were placed like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, from what I remember. But yeah, let me go through everything right now. So initially, what I placed was 2 trades on Tuesday morning, which was this GBP Chef trade, right? Which started off at this level over here. Oh my days, this price level over here. So 1.1770, I believe it was, with about a 55 pip drop over here. And reason for that was price was in a range over here. It made a false breakout over here, made a morning star, and back into the range. And when it entered the range, I went into daily, and I'm pretty sure I explained this on the journal that I did at that night as well, but I didn't go through, how the trades played out and stuff. But yeah, basically on 4 hour, you can see it was making a inverse head and shoulders pattern over here, with also a morning star formation over here. What that told me was price was going to carry on going higher because this was the right shoulder forming for the inverse head and shoulders, with a good confirmation from this candlestick pattern suggesting it wants to go higher. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll enter. So I entered at the close of this candlestick price level over here. But I think by the time I entered, yeah, it was on this candle over here basically. So price had already it started playing out, and then it came lower, triggered me in with this candle, and ever since it's been going up. And I've taken partials on this at around 70 pips profit, which was somewhere around here from what I remember. And yeah, it was placed, the trade was placed into break even as well. So it was playing out. And then I think the following day, or basically in Tuesday during nighttime, I think I entered this trade over here because I could see it had kind of completed this neckline over here, which I had made, right? And on 2 hours, it's showing me like a morning star formation again after as a breakout and retest of this neckline. But yeah, that got taken out. Even though the stop was placed, quite nicely, considering where the candlestick formation was formed, I got taken out. But I guess shit happens. I should let price play out a bit more strongly. For example, this level over here, which is technically where price initially broke out from, So as price was to close past this again, right, that would confirm the breakout from this head and shoulders pattern. And that is where I should be entering my long. So that's what I mentioned over here, enter a long on a break of this level. So I'll wait for price to come up. Even though right now does seem like a good time, I'm not going to enter it. I'm going to wait for price to actually break this level, give me a higher probability setup, and then I will take a long position. Hopefully that plays out by the time I look at the charts in the morning. But yeah, the second trade I placed when I placed the first GBP Chef trade was this Euro JPY trade. That was on the basis of this range box kind of formation over here, even though right, the trend is switched. It's going to go into a long right now. I don't know why the hell I done it. At that time, it seemed pretty good, right? So, because I thought, okay, price might start consolidating around this area for a while before actually making a move up. So it was ranging already on 4 hour, and it made this kind of pattern outside of this, and then started coming back. And I was like, all right, let me go deeper. When I went deeper into it, on 1 hour especially, I could see like there's a head and shoulders formation over here. So I entered, you know, around this level. This is where I calculated the neckline to be. And I think, yeah, the market was around over here when I was wanting to enter. Price pretty much just came, and I thought, okay, if I place a sell stop, I can keep a tight stop loss, and I'll be good, right? So I placed it literally just at the top of the shoulder, where the shoulder was not even 15 pips past it, just where the top of the shoulder is. So I thought, okay, momentum would carry it through. Price literally just came, touched it, and reversed back up, hit the SL, right? I mean, looking back on it, you know, even if the stop was wider, the same shit would have happened anyway. But I should have been looking to take a buy on this, going by the longer time frames, the high time frames, weekly and daily, which suggests it should be in an uptrend. You know, I should not have been taking a short on this. So lesson learned from that. That has been noted in the journal. What did I do after that? Because after this trade is when I placed the second GP Chef trade over there, right? Which was supposed to be an intraday trade. Hopefully, if it played out, or well, not intraday, but like done over a couple of days. But yeah, price has kind of not been moving with as much momentum right now. What else I've done is this morning I placed a Aussie dollar USD trade. If you go on 4 hours, okay, so on daily we can see price has been ranging over there, right? And when I went on to the 4 hour, I could see that price had made like a move outside of this, come back very sharply, right? And hoping for it to carry on going further lower. What was the candlestick formation? I think it was on 2 hour. It was this. I remember this because it was a strong one. So price had come back in, tried going up, breaking past this, but it made like this tweezer top like formation at the top of the range box, and then it made this evening star like formation as well. Not the strongest of bearish candles, but it did close, you know, halfway of the first bullish candle. So I thought I would take the trade. I'm still in the trade, right? It's not hit stop loss yet. Stop loss was pretty conservatively, 15 pips past that. But yeah, price price has been doing a bit of a madness. I'm not going to lie. No real structure on this pair for a while. So I'm just trying to trade it range to range kind of thing right now. Yeah. I'm not even going to close it manually right now because the thing is, it's only 10 pips away from my thing anyway. And unless I've been taken out by spread, I've not checked my thing yet. Let's see. But yeah, what was I going to say? And I've already lost 4% for the week. If I lose this, will be my 6% loss. And, you know, I can't enter any more trades anyway. And even if I take it out at this place, it's like, what am I going to enter? Like 0.5% on a trade. So I'm like, I might as well let it play. If it reverses, it reverses. If not, it just sits. That's all. Like, I don't want any more headache. You get what I'm saying? Like, looking for other setups and stuff right now. I'm just let this play out. Also, Euro GBP is what I entered. I can't remember when I entered it, maybe in the evening or whatnot, but let's explain. So let me move this out of the way. So price was kind of ranging over here. It's broken out, and previously, well, on Monday, it made a really strong bearish candle over there, right? So I was like, okay, let me look at it a little bit deeper. I realized there was a range box that I wanted to trade last week, and price obviously broke above it. On an entry level, I actually would have won those trades, but moving on. There's also there's also trend line present over here. Price has actually broken that trend line and is gone back to somewhat retest that trend line, but more importantly, that range box is gone back to retest that and the daily sort of key level as well. I thought that was good enough reason for me, and it made consecutive, I think, evening stars. It was H2, no, maybe H1. I think it was on the 1 hourly. Yeah, there we go. So bullish, couple of dojis, and a very strong bearish candle, which kind of engulfed all of that stuff. And then again, there was a bullish candle, a bit of a doji candle, and then a bearish candle closing around halfway of the previous bullish candle. So consecutive evening stars, I thought, you know what, that'd be a good confirmation for me to go short, and it has been so far, right? I got triggered. Nice, very nice shooting star formation over there as well, which is lovely. I think that is a pretty good entry. Stops I put right at the top of the range box. Initially, I wanted to keep it like halfway, but I was like, you know what, let me not get too greedy. Keep it simple. So that's what I've done, and yeah, it's been looking good so far. It's touched around the 30 pip mark. So what I'm going to do right now is go place this into break even. I've not checked my MetaTrader just yet. And yeah, that's the only trade I need to manage because the GBP Chef, which is activated, is managed right now, and Aussie dollar, US dollar is heading to a stop loss. There's no need for me to manage anything on that right now. Let me show the, how do you share? Let me show the brokerage account, well, MetaTrader 4, and have a look at it myself as well. Right. So yeah, GP Chef is doing good. Euro GBP is doing good. Aussie dollar, US dollar, not doing the best. But I'm gonna let it run for now. What else? Yes, I'm roughly about £60 down for the week, which is 3%, no, 4%. Two trades that didn't work out. One of them stop loss was very tight, but looking back on it, that would have hit stop loss anyway if I didn't make it wider how I usually do, which is like 15 pips past the candlestick formation or the formation of a pattern that I trade. GV Chef, I should have waited, had a little bit more patience. It was a good opportunity at that time. I thought, you know, if momentum carries on, it'd be good, but the market just didn't have any more momentum to trade that way. It started moving in a choppy, like rangy, like formation. So, you know, shit happens sometimes. But I'm literally, the mindset is completely different right now, right? It's literally like sometimes just like that you can start thinking differently. And, you know, even though the last 2 weeks were very shitty, like already, you know, the way I'm approaching things, it's I for myself feel it's different. Hopefully when I journal, after I journal everything, look back on it, I can realize if it is different or if it's not, you know, look on ways to improve myself. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I'm gonna just quickly go on my phone and manage the Euro GBP trade. And yeah, not entering any more setups until basically if one of them hits break even or hits take profit. Unless if Aussie dollar US dollar hits stop loss, then that's it. Me done for the week. I can't enter any more setups because Euro GBP Chef will be break even, so it's fine. You know, risk free. But yeah, hopefully that's easy to follow. Hopefully I'm not waffling or like, you know, making things too complicated. I hope everything's easy to follow. If not, then let me know. I'll try to slow things down later on. But yeah, peace. All right. All right, guys. So currently Thursday, 10:30 p.m. right now. Daily candle closed half an hour ago. So I'm going to go on the charts live right now. I've not had a look for a couple of hours right now and see where we are. And I'm going to update you on a couple of setups that I've placed entries for as well. Thanks for watching. Who is watching right now? I know Shahrukh, you're a real one, bro. I know you've been sticking around for these videos. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you what I've been up to. All right. Actually, let me sip on that good drink. Acting. You know what? The vanilla flavor in this one bangs, but I can't find that anywhere. So yeah, multi-fruit it is. It's all right. But the vanilla flavor, oh my lord, that's something else. Oh, that's that good drink. Oh my days. All right. $, $. All right. Price broke out yesterday-ish, but today it's come back in. So probably a manipulative move. Interesting. Double topped at this area over here. All right. Come straight back in. It's even made a retest. Probably wouldn't be entering that though. Ooh, Euro USD, that would have been nice as well. Rejection from the trend line, rejection from the top of the range box. Let's have a look. Oh, Lord, my hair is a mess. Oh, that could be a bit of a head and shoulders pattern on Ahmzy. Yeah. So okay, you kind of see it. So price shot up from there, come back down, made left shoulder, shot up outside the range box, come back in. That's the head. And then from this neckline level, it's gone up. Evening star formation. That is fucking beautiful. Break of neckline. Wow. That is beautiful. That would have been a beautiful setup. Wow. It's a shame I was out playing golf. I was at Top Golf earlier with a couple of the homeboys. All right, that was a juicy setup though. I'm assuming USD Kai's taking something of the same form. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know what the delay was. Ooh. There could have been news out that moved this the way it has done. Interesting. I've not been on top of any news lately whatsoever. GPAUD, okay, it's not quite broken this level that you wanted it to break before taking any trades. If anything, it's still showing rejection. Let me go deeper into the smaller time frame to see what's happening. What's happening? If anything, it's potentially suggesting that it wants to come lower. There has been an evening star rejection from this level of support, so it could want to come lower, right? So it's been in this rangy sort of motion lately, gone up over here, tried to push out, it hasn't been able to. May come lower, maybe. GBP Chef. Okay, GBP Chef, I did enter another position for earlier. Reason being, of course, on the 4 hour, we can see the inverse head and shoulders going on, right? And around this point was kind of the neckline for it, between this level over here and this level over here, right? So price broke out with this sort of candle over there. Oh, and then I was like, you know what? I'll wait for a cleaner breakout. So we saw this candle. It was a massive wick, but I wanted a candle to follow after this, which showed a clean breakout, right? Which we had in the form of this green candle over here, this bullish candle. So price broke out, it come back for rejection, as we can see on the 4 hour. And then on the 2 hour, we can see that upon the rejection, around that level over there, why is it doing that to me? Around that level over here, after I moved it, price did make an evening star formation. Morning star formation, right? Bearish candle, a doji-like candle, and then a bullish candle following after it. I did want to take a tighter entry. So I thought, what, price was currently traveling around this level over here, literally where I've placed the entry. So I was like, let me just enter over there, place my stop about 15 pips away from the previous low point, basically, of the evening star, of the morning star formation. Because I was like, I'll enter one trade there. And second trade that I want to enter will be at the top of this morning star formation. Hopefully when price is to carry on going upwards, I will enter it then, right? So I'll have basically two entries. And as soon as that one's triggered, I'm going to place the first one into a break-even stop loss just straight away. It's not currently got to that stage just yet, but I'm going to look at back. I'm going to go out to my cousin's house right now, come back and just look at the charts quickly, just to see where this 2-hour candle's finishing up, right? If it's showing bullish signals, then I'll just place an entry and hopefully that can be triggered overnight for like an intraday-like position. But anyway, quickly, I want to move along. Don't waste too much time. GBPUSD, yeah, I'm not fancying that right now. Euro JPY, interesting. So, right, the initial position that we had on this was a short. So price went up, tried testing this level a lot, but yeah, eventually it has made, like, in a sense, like a bearish engulfing, quite strong formation. Also below the trend line, right? Which is nice. Could suggest it wants to come down lower, but let's see. GG I'm staying away from. UG I'm staying away from. Euro GBP is another trade that I'm in, and another entry may be getting triggered soon, so I will just go through. Currently we were yesterday we were in this trade. Price I woke up to quite nicely, right? Very bearish engulfing, also breaking past this level, which is where we wanted to enter another trade from, right? But I just didn't have the chance, right? I wasn't anticipating. Actually, I can't remember if I even looked at the charts this morning properly. I don't think so. It's only when I got back from Topgolf, right, that I looked, and I think it was, yeah, one of these was happening. Anyways, yeah, price was nowhere near over here. So I thought, okay, next best thing is this support level over here, right? See a level of support over there. And go further into it, I can see there's a bit of a triangle-like formation forming over here. So it's found good support, and it's a descending triangle formation over here, right? Price is converging into this point over there. So, oh, this may even be triggered, just about. Maybe not. I'll check MetaTrader in a sec. So the plan was just to place a sell stop over here. So if price was to break out of this, instead of waiting for a retest and then entering, because I maybe sleep, I don't know when this is going to get triggered. Price should carry on moving in the momentum as a sell stop is triggered. That was the plan. Yeah, that was it from the trades and stuff. Right now, I'm gonna go over MetaTrader just to see where we're at. Be over here, new share. Okay, no, so currently just 2 trades are triggered. That Euro GBP is still pending. We've got about 4 pips till triggering to go. So the initial Euro GBP, good profit. GP Chef, it's all right. I've secured partials on both of these and taken stop loss into break even, placed that there. And the second GBP Chef trade is just floating in a little bit of drawdown right now, but no worries whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just wanting to see what happens with the Euro GBP trade. Hopefully that's triggered, and yeah, will be looking good in the morning. I'm gonna check charts around 12 o'clock though, just to see if it's worth placing another GP chef trade if price is moving in that direction, just to catch something overnight. But yeah, that is it for me for now. One thing I did want to share though is, right, so did lose 3 trades. Each of them were 2%, which equates to 6% of the account, which is initially the rule that I set for myself. However, these setups just seem way more higher probability than the ones I did enter on Aussie dollar, US dollar. Like the entry on that could have been much better. And Euro JPY, I should have waited and knew that it was technically it should have been going up. So I should not have entered a short on that. So, oh, my phone's ringing. So I thought, you know what, let me just stay away initially, but because these are such high probability setups, I am going to enter them. And yeah, I am feeling confident about these ones. Hopefully all goes well. And yeah, I will check in tomorrow. Peace.